welcome back to DJ's Best Bets for Week 11, starting things off right out of the gate. We're going to start with San Francisco versus Arizona. We were taking the under for 48.5. Both of these teams hit the over more often than the under statistically. However, a lot of those are in like the 44, 45-ish range. Very rarely when it's above 47, 48 do both teams hit the over unless they're getting clapped like we saw last week for both teams with the Rams and Seattle taking it to both of them. I don't see this game looking – you're telling me 49 points. I don't see 27, 22. I think this is a very close, lower scoring game like we saw the first time, maybe 21 to 17, something along those lines. So we're taking the under for San Fran versus Arizona at 48.5. Next up, the Chargers getting -3 versus Jacksonville. That's a very tough one. I would have preferred 2.5. You could probably take the alternate there, but I'm going to stick with 3. Herbert and the Chargers, they know they win this game. Depending on what happens with the Chiefs and the Broncos, they could be in control for the AFC West. They're right in the thick of things. That Jacksonville pass rush can be very good at points, but I do feel like that Texans collapse could be something that just tanks the Jaguars season the rest of the way. That's a tough one to bounce back from. And the Chargers defense is getting healthier. I think they're starting to get used to the plethora of offensive line injuries they're dealing with. I think they're starting to work around that pretty well. So I look for the Chargers to win this game by more than a field goal. Next up, we're taking an alternate spread. Chicago, we're going to give them 3.5 versus Minnesota. +3, you could probably take that and feel comfortable. I'm going to go and take the 3.5, so it's a field goal. I can avoid the push, and it's not a huge change at -148. I do believe Chicago can win this game outright, but it is the Bears, and they are very known for just this is the type of game they lose or they lose by like 3 points, something like this, where they choke late. So just as a better safe than sorry, and these division games, Minnesota's reeling, Chicago's on the upswing. Just to be safe, though, we're going to take +3.5 because it is the Bears. Think of it as the Bears tax, if you will. Last but not least, Rachaad White, over 43.5 rushing yards. Buffalo's run defense is, well, we're going to say bad, just to be politely. Rachaad White still in there for Bucky Irving out one more week. It's going to be windy, probably a little rainy, snowy, just gross and gray out there. I don't expect a high-flying offensive game. Expect them to hand the ball off to Rachaad White and Tucker, each probably 10 times. Maybe Rachaad White can get 15 carries, give or take. And against Buffalo, I could see him getting 43.5 comfortably. You can also take total yards, which would be closer to 80 because I think he'll get involved in the passing game a lot too. But we're going to take over 43.5 rushing yards, a total parlay of 1,062. Be sure to bet smarter, not harder. Only bet what you can afford to lose. Don't overdo it. These are just my picks for what I have for Week 11. Let us know down below what bets you are fading and which ones you are tailing. Let us know down below.